Hello everyone, welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, where last we left off we had completed, or at least it seems to, the Abyss, so we can finally leave and get back to the better part of the game. And coming back to our little sanctum area, it seems like the demons don't appreciate what we've been doing down here. Would have loot these, apparently I didn't. Or just a load of shit? It's just a load of shit. Currently going down this trek to see if we can find any more of our allies and possibly enemies.
Beautiful.
I'm pretty sure it's still going to be glitching whenever we get into a fight and have all of our party from inside the cave help us, even though they're not in the cave, they're loaded off the map so they can be
Let's see what we can do.
plopped in quicker, I guess. Okay, let me go over here. That was pointless. Go to the entrance. Apparently somebody died. I came back. It's like I might be missing buffs. One. Yeah, it's taken off my buffs. Furious.
Please, allow me. A bright future awaits us.
That back on so we don't get geared.
Open your
We
heart.
probably will anyway.
Desano Donium. Desano Donium. Desano Donium. Desano Donium. My favorite aid.
I think they still had animal work. I can hear people dying. I don't know if we're on a timer. Head on in, I guess. It could just be ambient noise they're trying to.
Here we go.
I see an enemy.
Can we retreat already?
There'd not be any traps in here since this is my place and they wouldn't have had time to do them. No haste for me. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have a case of being able to control everybody. Because they're green, not yellow. Saying that, well, I do have effects and conditions. They've changed these things on the right. I just never noticed they did a small one for allies. These fellas. Yeah, they're still the same for that. I guess they just always did that and never noticed.
I'll cut you wide open.
I got this.
Cover me, all right?
Ah, he's immune to
Stab you or zap
precision
you? Why
damage.
not both?
No, he's not. Why did I get precision damage?
No glory without risk!
Prepare yourself.
Too far away from the other one. Go to sleep. He just wasted his invisibility. His kukris look a lot larger than they're meant to be. There's a sneak attack.
Distract them from me.
I'm not sure why these fellas needed my help. There's a ton of them here, but... Oh well. It lets me have all my characters at once, which is kind of neat. Hardly any game that lets you do that. Even bloody, what was it called? That new, like, Dragon Age-like game. Not New World. Old World? No. Play a guy with like a black tattoo thing around his chin, but it's like a corruption thing. Like, I would have thought that game would have an ending where you can play everyone, because it kind of leads up to that, where everyone's at the final dungeon, but they don't do anything. They just stand there and watch you. It's not everyone, is it? Zorgius is still here, surprisingly. Well, sucks to be anyone who wasn't my companion. Oh yeah, I guess we were here for months. We were on the open airs for 6 months, I think it was. No. 6 months or was it years? I think it was 6 months.
Can't make the demons wait.
So if they say the portal was opened up in the mines, they're down here. Also, am I missing one of my party members? I think that is everyone. I'm just gonna check down here if there was a portal opening up in the mines, probably down here.
Beautiful. Let's see what we can do. Here we go.
It just seems like the mount is fucked up. And they still haven't fixed it.
I can handle it.
Nope, nothing in the mines. Where there's a path of magma down there.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Then they died. Howdy, time to leave. Sadly, no rest beforehand. I guess I could just camp on the floor.
The commander found himself in a Lashanira, the very heart of enemy territory. Much to his credit, he managed not only to pique the interest of the Lady in Shadow, but to defeat Baphomet himself. But after these adventures, does he still remember Galarian and wonder about its fate?
I guess that's the next chapter then. Game still isn't telling me what number I'm on. Just said end game, so I guess I'm at the end game. Guess these are all the things that are now closed. Unless they're on the main map.
Can't make the demons wait. I mean, am I a crusader when the role's been forced on me? They blocked that up, but it looked like there was a new part on the map over here. Oh, they closed the walls. Close this wall, though.
Oh, can I get through this now? That I can. Okay, that was just the exit. Now it wants me to go to the max. Where's this placed me? Back in... I said Dresden. His cloak was whacking out. I guess he was stealing our supplies.
Let's see what we can do.
See what you've done, Queen. You took over command and you fucked it up.
You can handle it, right?
Desna, guide my hand. Disappear.
Don't stand a chance. And Sealer's off her mount again. Is it a dead end over here? There's loot to be had. Not much, really.
I can handle it.
Just double checking there's no allies here, so I can fireball with Nenio.
Time to share your treasures.
Make your peace.
Beautiful crit. What's the save per on that? 24? The reason I think that would be higher, but doesn't matter too much.
Take you.
cover me, alright? Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I will resist.
Into the fray!
Easy enemies. How could my people fall so? This is cold-eyed in a
Can't make the demons wait.
burial mound. Oh, isn't that the orc lady's friend? Yeah, Nivea. We can the corruption. I guess now would be the time to have those places sanctified because I can't rest in Dresden anymore to reduce it. So much for being good guys. I guess the demon who bred them did something with their blood or something. Because I think he tried to do something to Lon. Took the Sword of Valor. No wonder this place went to shit. It says it's not a problem. Isn't that gonna be the gnome that we kept prisoner? Betrayed us. Was Selikund the guy who was helping us with Dayron's story? Okay, so I've got to go to the dungeons and the tavern to get those 2 squads you mentioned. Good thing I got that bell. Can I buy some good gear off of somebody here? Rest. Ah, there's a tiefling crusader. Lovely.
I hope you appreciate this. Huh? Oh, yes, what?
That should be good for spells for now.
Beautiful.
I'll rest if I feel the need. A little cold iron. Let's have some new backup saves on the off chance. I hope Galfrey didn't take my
Let's see what we
set up army. They were good. Be annoying if I had to build it up yet again. Be better if left my bloody commander.
Here we go. Here comes trouble.
Ah, people in the way.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
People are still in the way.
Prepare yourself.
Nobody can move. It's like it's Wolf Jiff's problem. None of us can move, actually. Let's go like that. Why is this place in front of me all glitched? I guess we're not doing turn-based.
The world in crimson.
Did she just cast weird? Take it this is the bell. Well, that didn't really do anything, did it? I wasn't allowed to go up there because they went straight into the fight.
I can handle it. We can rest after this fight.
There's no need for rest.
Distract them from me.
Desna, guide my hand.
No glory without risk.
What's that last? 1 minute.
Time to share your treasures.
I'll go up to the keep, which is what I don't want to do, so let's go forward. Staunton returns yet again. Yeah, she's already dead. Hey, I only did good things for you. Cook the gras. Why can't I tell him that I've already killed her? Fill you with light. I was meant to be the one to fill your dark soul with light.
Watch and learn.
I don't know why it teleports to this side of him. I mean, it wasn't really a fight, so I can understand why he would have shit.
I heed the voice
Should
of the
I?
spirit. Anything new?
What's going on here?
Okay, apparently that corpse is nothing.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Can't make the demons wait. Beautiful.
That's a lot of corpses. There's the wardstone. Didn't work very well.
Let's see what we can do. Here we go.
Ah, there's quite a few of them. course, go for the weak guy.
To the fray.
Watch and learn.
I can handle it.
What a discovery.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
I am helpful. Am I not?
We're on this side of the Wardstone.
Can't make the demons wait.
I am helpful. Am I not?
Load of loot I'll never use. Oh. Little side passage here.
First come, first
Oh, here's the dungeon I need to go to as well.
Prepare yourself.
Cover me, all right?
Nice crit you got there.
Are you still here?
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Trying to get to save some people. And they have nothing to say about it.
Beautiful. Let's see what we can do.
Yep. Dome's gone.
Here we go.
I found something.
For some reason they left behind their stuff from the prison cell.
Watch and learn.
I thought there was going to be a fight down here, but okay. Oh yeah, the fight with Baphomet removed all my buffs. I don't have any buffs. Well, I have some of the buffs. Because I reapplied Animal Growth to Sabor. I will, even though it's possibly the worst time, roleplay-wise, to be taking a little nap, I'm going to take a little nap. Hey, morning, Stewie. How you doing? +61 stealth. Jesus. Hilo was crippled? What? I guess because we sent him back, he now gets the quest for it. Ready? Use this to corruption.
We'll win this.
Throw up
one
the
way or the
buffs.
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Amranda gratio. Aporane sentes. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi.
Struggles never cease.
Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi.
I will help where I can.
Una Adayana.
Inimosi Travisi!
Inimosi
What's on your
Dravisi.
mind? I wonder.
Lisano Donium! Lisano Donium! Lisano Donium!
I'm always open to ideas.
Don't mind me.
Soa. Kaya.
Wolash.
You good? Day off from work? I mean, a lot of people day off from work today. There's you, there's Solid, there's my mother. I'm alright. I've not gone to get my coffee of the day yet. Or do that after I go to the keep. Renovate the entire place. That was easy.
Rely on
Tila,
me.
get on donkey.
I can handle it.
There's some beds in here I could have just used. I don't think there's much difference from where I sleep, really. Maybe I don't need to have the camouflage set up.
Can't make the demons wait.
Together, we stand.
Good thing I looked around, because that magic essence is going to be useful for making the relics. Is everything I need to do here, yeah? Yeah, let's go to the storytelling sit down.
Let's see what we can do.
The map in this game's just gotten worse and worse.
Here we go.
I'll cheer you on from over there.
Desna, guide my hand.
Go.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I get my self. Oh, I guess Sabor killed him.
The light. Take you.
Good guys always win.
Apparently these crusaders aren't going to do anything.
Make your peace. Your struggles end here.
Distract them for me.
Into the fray.
I hope you appreciate this.
Ooh. Don't mind if I do. That's a very good rod. At no point ever needs to extend rods.
Are we ready to move out?
I can handle it.
Huh. That ain't too bad. 14 charges. Yeah, looks like this is going to lead straight to the Citadel. Yes, we need to go back and go through this way. Like it leads around. Go on then, Solid. You popping in here before you do your day-long stream? Did you finally decide what game you're playing, or are you going to stick with your one every hour, or is that for a different day? This is a terrible state of affairs. Bloody Sealer fucking everything up again. They weren't there when I last came up there, because they teleported in. Oh, Donkey's been mind controlled.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Just sorting out your desk. Know what we're gonna do. Probably ghost run and see where it goes. Alrighty. Sadly, if you do play Jake-Cocoon, I'll most likely miss it. I'll have to check the VOD if you do. But it depends how long you can be streaming. If you said it's a day-long stream.
The light, take you.
There's a Marilith over there, apparently. Why did my horse stack up to me? He's back on my side. Unless he's saving every round. If it helps up if you do play it, see what happens. Alright. You know, I'm having my... This is my day for streaming as well, so... I'll be going until about 4 or 5 PM my time. Which is in 6 hours. So if you do Jake-Cocoon at the end of your stream, I may catch it. But I don't feel like you gotta change your stream for me. Play as you wish.
Into the fray.
I will resist.
You are today's sacrifice.
I got this.
Alright, so it's time for everything. Just enjoying the vacay. Yeah, a lot of people have today off. Have I missed something? Am I forgetting
The
a
inheritor, guide
holiday
my
event?
blade.
Prepare yourself.
Time to share your treasures.
Go for their hearts.
Well then.
Patrizio Turino.
We will win this war.
Does she not have revival? That's just very low.
Well.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Patrizio Turino.
Sadly, you didn't get rid of Death's Door.
A bright future awaits us.
I'll watch your back.
No, it was just him. Already go for it. Okay. And you fight him for a +1 longsword. What the shit? Go rest back in the temple. Get rid of this Death's Door. Oh, it's St. Paddy's Day today. That crept up on me.
Every scientist thinks their field research is going to continue forever. But as the saying goes, at the end of the day, we must all compile our bibliography and references.
Yes. I guess this isn't a proper place to go to Death's Door.
I'm here all week.
Inimosi Travisi. 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 Afranda Gratio. Aboran Exentes. Inimosi Travisi.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
I'll help where I can.
Ona Arayana. You can trust me.
Should I?
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi
I
Travisi.
hear the voice of the spirits.
Lisano Danium! Lisano Danium!
Ooh, duh, buffs. Huh, she doesn't have the day-long effect yet.
You
Or
are
she
my
did.
favorite aid.
Ask nicely.
Tino. Worash. An. Ala. Soa. Taya. Ala. Soa. Taya. Ha. E. Ha. E. Riti.
Rely on me.
On our way.
Probably take Nanio's mage armor off now, since the braces are better than the spell. Running around and around and around. No idea why they did that. It's Hal! Where's Malcolm? So I guess since I did that, you're now friends with us. Oh, I can become a dragon?
Let's see what we can do.
Save the last one for me.
How? There's an enemy just to the left of you, no?
I'll cut you wide open.
Desna, guide my hand. Disappear.
Cover me, all right?
Don't know why it's not saying he won't attack. Yeah, he does get attack. No sneak attack. Sage.
The light. Take you.
The spirits demand your blood.
Make your peace.
What's experience you worth? 18k. And
Look at he even has the items. Who does? Still only a +1 longsword.
Here we go.
At least he wasn't flanked, but Al's just slacking, letting a demon right next to him. Be interesting if you actually are allowed to kill Hal.
I can handle it. Can't make the demons wait.
Anybody around here? Oh, there's gonna be a major fight at the Citadel, maybe inside. This is gonna be my stuff. It's not.
Am I not?
They changed my room.
Beautiful.
Honey, I'm home. Hey, Kato. The horse has gone through doorways they shouldn't have been able to fit through. There is the squeeze ruling in Pathfinder anyway. It just looks stupid. How close is it to the tabletop rules? I'd say like 70% accurate. They treat you being prone as you being paralyzed. There's no readied actions. Some of the spells have different effects. They've fucked up a lot of the stacking rulings, so they've made pretty much every bonus either either a competence or enhancement. And the ones that don't note a bonus, which are meant to be untyped and are meant to stack, they just count as competence. Which is really annoying. Among various other things. we even actually go to Iz? We spoke about it a lot, I can't remember if we actually went there. Oh yeah, since the Queen took the banner, I no longer have my fast healing. Sad days. So I guess I can have fast healing in the final fight instead. So the Queen could sense my fate, yet she still held a death ceremony for me. Of course. Yet another grand choice in her line of decisions. A secret compartment in the wall? Why did I not know about this? Oh, it's just for the letter. Ah, final onslaught. It's not that many. A fireball or two will do it. I gotta get another mythic tier, and that's gonna make them all disappear. So he's still sending messages out from the labyrinth. Is that what's exactly going to happen? I'm going to fuse all these with holy light. Apparently I have a legend mythic thing. Oh, is this a choice now? I like how I apparently have a dragon mythic path just from talking with Hal. And I'm just saying this, not knowing it's true. Let's go with Angelic Might. We've been doing that the whole run. Oh, I'm making a barrier that they did before. Oh, am I transforming? Oh no. Holy flame. I could have taken them without doing this. I guess this is more flashy. Well, Angel am I? Yes. What? Okay. I don't know what that was all about.
Knight Commander, at last we meet.
Oh, sorry about that. Alrighty. One with the big heart, the one with the big fists. I am the one with the halo who smashes the halo on everybody. Hey everybody, look! It's Irma Day! Could I even have a chance of killing Irma Day?
And I greet you, Knight Commander. I suppose you're asking yourself why I am here. Gods must not interfere directly in the affairs of mortals. But what is happening here, in the World Wound, is no longer the concern of mortals alone. And this is proof. This fortress has witnessed so many horrors and miracles. It makes me wonder how it still stands. I know how much light and hope you have brought to the Crusaders. Your achievements are indisputable. But during all that time, your followers believed that their leader was Heaven's chosen. This is a bitter lie, and goodness and justice cannot be based on lies. The light that emanates from you is deceiving, and dangerously bright. It burns your companions, and one day it will burn you too. But I did not come here to reproach you, or to bewail the fate of the unfortunate defenders of Dresden. I wish to stop the forces of evil and defend Golarion,
Took
both
your time.
from Dascari's violent rage and from Nocticula's insidiousness. But that is not my only goal. I have come here to restore justice, for justice is the birthright of all. That's why I hail you as a hero who has triumphed over the demons many times. At the same time, I grieve for you, as for a soul that is caught in a web of demonic deceit and villainy. You may think so, but alas, this is not true. It can be, however, if you accept my help. In that moment, when my poor herald was being torn apart by monsters, he found the strength to send me a message about what he had learned in the Abyss. You were in Elushanira, where you spoke with the Lady in Shadow and the Architect of the World Wound. They confessed what they had done to you, but they did not reveal the whole truth.
But of course.
Both you and this unfortunate world will have to pay dearly for the power that they so generously bestowed upon you. But all is not yet lost. That is why I have come.
Well, hello there. Wait. Isn't the ward stone meant to stop teleportation? I guess it doesn't work on deities. Though it kept back, Discari. Is he not a deity? He's just a created devil or whatever.
Who here has been taking my name in vain? Ah, it's you, the Inheritor. What's this? Our worst fears have come to pass. The gods are flocking to Galarian. This merry little tinderbox could ignite at any moment, reducing the material plane to dust.
I did not come here to fight.
Oh, really? I didn't realize you were good for anything else. Forgive me, that was unfair of me. Judging by your successes over the last 100 years, fighting is not your forte. After all, the wound is still there, as far as I know. So why are you here? If you have come to meddle in my affairs, don't expect me simply to stand aside.
I cannot do that, alas. I will not subject Golarion to the war between deities, which will surely ensue if I personally intervene in mortal affairs. But if the demoness wishes to be present for our conversation, so much the better.
Again, being good removes my lawfulness. You know, they're on two different scales.
Do you hear me, Nocticula? You and your servant are under no obligation to leave. I have come here to shed the light of truth. Let us see if you both can withstand its merciless radiance. I cannot change the flow of mortal history by force. After all, the world wound is their doing, although committed at the behest of the Abyss. But sometimes force is unnecessary, and truthful words are all it takes.
The goddess who was mortal not so long ago is eager to judge us for our sins now. My sin, to be precise. What lies behind your eagerness, proud Iomade? Righteous wrath? Or perhaps fear? Watch out. A simple mortal woman has learned how to grant powers to others. Powers which are beyond the wildest dreams of many Imperial lords. This must be stopped, forbidden, taken away immediately. After all, what need will we have for all these arrogant gods once we become their equals?
She almost said the name of the game.
Silence. It's impolite to interrupt your elders. But you know, Inheritor, she does have a point. What are you going to do now? Break my weapon? Which has made so many victories possible, and only because he received that weapon from my profane hands, and the entire affair must therefore be profane also? What real reasons do you have? Save those born of your envy, your capriciousness, and your suspicions?
My reasons are quite real, as you well know. That is why you appeared here in such haste, is it not? You have woven a delicate lace of half-truths, Nocticula. From you and your servant, the Knight Commander has learned that he is bound to the world wound, that he is slowly dying because of its influence, and that he is yet capable of closing it. But you withheld a crucial piece of information. You never told him that closing the wound won't save him from death. For this lock will destroy the key to which it is bound. The one who closes the world wound will die along with it.
Just put a rug over it, nobody will notice.
That is true. I tried to tell you back in Illusionera, but I was not allowed to. It is an unavoidable consequence of this process. To stitch two planes together as I have stitched Galarian and the Abyss, the soul of a mortal must be woven with the essence of the Abyss. To undo this seam, the original soul, the key, must be ripped apart. No one could survive such a process.
Damned if I do and damned if I don't.
Trying, you say? I successfully hid the truth from you for as long as I deemed necessary. Are you expecting me to explain myself? My goal is to close the world wound, not to grant you a happily ever after.
I mean, if I die, just cast Resurrection on me. Oh wait, no. Cutscene deaths in this game can't revive.
You will live.
You will lose everything that makes life worth living.
You will spoil a brilliant endeavor and destroy the lives of thousands of mortals who will be devoured by the legions of demons coming from the Abyss. Aside from that, you won't do anything extraordinary at all.
I'm sure I'll accept a resurrection if I die. And yes, I know that's the rule for resurrection. Or just, raising in general.
It is true. Now do you see the perils of accepting a demonic gift? No matter how much power
You say
the Abyss
accept.
gives you,
It's forced
that
on me.
power will always be tainted by lies and misfortune. This is the justice I promised you. The right to know the whole truth, and not to be a plaything in the hands of abyssal spawn. Aurilu has planted a piece of the Abyss itself in your soul. The only thing that can cleanse the soul of such a taint is that same soul. But I will be near. I will show you how to root out the demonic corruption. I am not a demon, and I do not offer any simple solutions. You will have to go your own way, no matter where it leads. Yes. The power that Nahindrian crystals grant you will bring about nothing but your own demise. The branches of the Tree of Sin are vast and verdant, but its only fruit is death. You will not be able to save yourself unless you reject everything that has been foisted upon you. Now you know everything.
I mean, I've said no to the power like 3 times.
No, we're not quite finished with the revelations yet. Few secrets remain to be revealed, but they will be worth the wait. Does this look familiar? Do you remember the similar wound above your own heart? I have given you enough hints. Come on, ask me the question I have been waiting for.
How tall are you? Ah, so I'm linked to Aurilu then. So if I closed World Wound, wouldn't you die too? Why does this say check pass, whereas these I need to roll for them? It's weird.
That's right. And this means that the world wound actually has 2 keys.
Good question. Just imagine. I have wasted so much time chasing the key to the world wound, and the key was right under my nose this whole time. Rilu, my love, come over here. Wait, I said wait! That little bitch. I knew she would betray me sooner or later, but I never expected such an idiotic stunt. But everything seems to be falling into place quite nicely. You see, you don't have to die after all. Arilu opened the world wound, and Arilu will be the one who closes it, whether she likes it or not. Although, someone will need to catch her first, and this will require certain powers.
Yes, Arilu Vorlesh will pay for her crimes with her life. Her flight confirms that our suppositions were correct. But now we know that the world wound can be sealed with her blood. You have no reasons to remain indebted to the Abyss and indulge the Queen of the Succubi. Reject her gift, and secure your victory while being the person you were before Arilu Vorlesh corrupted you. Win as a mortal, and become a legend among mortals.
Or you can be my patron. You can sponsor me, give me power.
She's talking rubbish. True, we gave you the power, but it was you who chose how to wield it. It belongs to you, and it will remain yours, so you can do whatever you want with it. But first, you must use it to close the world wound. You aren't going to catch this world's most powerful witch, and a half-demon one at that, with your bare hands, are you?
To be honest, mostly what I'm getting from Mythic is my infinite spells. I can live without that. They can last bits now. Like 18 minutes.
Ask, and you shall have your answers. My ascension was not accomplished in one day, and even the test of the Starstone was only one of its stages. I did not merely gain power, I embraced a sacred duty. Your power, on the other hand, stems not from long hours of study, not from trials. It is not the natural talent you were born with and carefully honed throughout your life. It is the result of an evil soul's deranged experiment with the blood of dead abyssal lords. Every one of my angels volunteered for that mission. They all knew what kind of watch they were going to keep. They knew that it would be a hard and exhausting battle, but that the lives of mortals throughout Golarion would depend on it. Alas, angels' minds can be as fragile as the minds of mortals. In less than 100 years, many wavered, and wished to break the oath they had sworn. I do not blame them. I blame myself for allowing them to take on a burden that was too heavy for them. He acted on his own noble impulse, and I did not stop him. I also did not try to dispel his misconception about you being my chosen one. I do not lie, but both celestial beings and mortals can be mistaken.
She doesn't lie, sure. She merely withholds some of the truth, for the noblest of reasons, of course.
My herald, my loyal companion, was captured, and now demons are using him to attack Dresden. They're holding him in the Ivory Labyrinth, Baphomet's realm of the Abyss. It is a place I cannot go, not even to save my faithful friend. For doing so would start an interplanar war.
If only the Hand had his power, he could just kill Baphomet and he'd be dead forever.
Right now, as we speak, Baphomet's servants are torturing the Hand of the Inheritor. Tormented and anguished, he reaches for you with his thoughts and his soul. I cannot tell if he sees you as a great unfulfilled hope or a last chance. But Baphomet knows well how to exploit such desperate yearning. He has turned my herald into a source of power to open temporary portals. They do not last long, but they lead from the dungeon where the hand of the Inheritor suffers, right to your doorstep. Baphomet does not need to lead his armies through the rifts. Now he can send them right here.
You could use magic to keep the portal open for a bit longer and go through it and just kill Baphomet.
As long as my poor herald remains in the hands of that monster, this will not stop. I cannot say if it is still possible to save him, or if putting him out of his misery is the only way. I cannot openly ask you to intervene. But if you decide to do so, you will be helping both yourself and the one who chose the martyr's path when he followed you into the abyss. At first, I did not know who you were, or where your powers originated. This was revealed to me only when my herald offered up his dying prayer from the depths of the abyss. And following his desperate plea, I sought to confirm my suspicions. Until that point, I had observed you without intervening. After all, your crusade was securing victories, the first Golarion had seen in many years. So even if it was not I who had sent you into battle, it felt unfair to undermine you.
In other words, our Imperial guest had no problem with your power, as long as she didn't know where it came from. She didn't even share her suspicions with her own herald. And after all that, someone dares to claim that demons are the most deceitful creatures?
You should not blame someone else if you base your accusations on vague suspicions rather than solid proof. You call my behavior deceitful. You, of all creatures, who kept the commander ignorant of the fate you had chosen for him? Indeed, the insolence of demons knows no bounds. I could. But then every other demon lord would decide that he or she was next and stand against me. In response to that, the Imperial lords would take up arms. Then Hell, Heaven, and Elysium would join the conflict. A war would break out, one which mortals could not hope to survive. As I have already said, I am here to open your eyes to Nocticula's lies and to prevent more calamities in the future. You are at a crossroads now. I will not force you to do anything, but you needed to learn the truth and have the chance to cleanse yourself.
I've had 3 chances to cleanse myself.
The impulses that drive a soul as black as hers are beyond my comprehension. Perhaps she was startled by my arrival and decided not to bother keeping a secret that was bound to be revealed. Or perhaps she is up to some cunning scheme. Be on your guard. The architect of the world wound will surely try to bring you down. For if she truly is a key, then it must mean that she will die sooner or later due to the influence of her own horrible creation. And that means that sacrificing you is her only chance of survival. Aurilu has planted a piece of the abyss itself in your soul. The only thing that can cleanse the soul of such a taint is that same soul.
This is what she said before.
It is time to make your decision.
If you have questions, ask away. Because if I'd told you the truth, you would have refused to do it. But you're not angry with me, are you? After all, everything has worked out perfectly fine. We found another key. So now you can live and enjoy your life. Provided that you catch Aurilu, of course. Of course I do. Firstly, you'll need those powers to catch Arilu and bring her to Threshold. Surely you don't think she'll willingly fall into your hands, and the demonic hordes will politely make way for you. And secondly, the powers Arilu gave you protect you from dying before your time. None of us want the wound to kill you prematurely. You are extremely useful to me alive. After all, if you let Arilu slip through your fingers, we can always go back to the original plan for closing the wound. Apparently, she understood that her secret was about to be revealed anyway, so she decided to leave in style. What human female over 100 years old wouldn't feel flattered at being the center of attention? Although she could have other reasons. She obviously wanted us to understand everything and immediately rush off in pursuit of her. She's probably been preparing for a war of all against all for a long time, and now she wants to wage it on her own terms. Expect treachery and traps wherever you go. No, let's think. She's hidden in the abyss before. She won't dare to return there now. Not only to my realm, but to any other either. Even if Baphomet and Discari both take it upon themselves to guard Arilu personally, that won't stop me from sneaking in, slitting her throat, and leaving undetected. And she knows that. If I were her, I would hide in a place where the powers of her enemies were uncertain, and her own power was close to unlimited. I say you should look for her here, in the World Wound. Tut tut, how rude! I wouldn't say the girl is that hideous. I admit her face is far from perfect. Her body too, to be honest. But all in all, not bad. I've seen worse.
Your theatrics are too transparent to offend me, demon. At least, they can hardly offend me more than the very fact of your existence.
That is nothing but the wild speculation of a little girl who gained celestial power through no merit of her own, and now fears that others may do the same, forcing her to share her place in the spotlight. Do I want to become a goddess? Of course I do. Who wouldn't? Can you help me with that? Sadly, no. Of course, Arilu used to blather on about how her brilliant invention could bake gods like pies. But between you and me, the cleverer the inventor, the larger their ego becomes. So far, she hasn't managed to create anything stronger than you. And no offense, but you're no match for any deity.
The deities don't have stats, so I could be able to kill him.
Very well. It's time for you to make your decision then.
Perhaps your power came from the abyss, that your beautiful soul has cleansed it of all evil. Don't reject this power, for you have already proved that you are worthy of it.
Frankly, your mythic power brings more trouble than true pleasure. And I see no sense in holding on to something that doesn't bring pleasure.
Your power doesn't lie in magic tricks. You know it doesn't. Your real power is inside you. You can win without tricks. I will help you.
I was asking my companions, so don't know why you're replying.
Maybe I'm missing something here, but how can a demon grant the power of an angel? Listen, if you had no goodness inside, you couldn't have reached Lariel in the caves beneath Canabras. I remember how once, long ago, you showed me the light of heaven. Maybe I didn't believe in you right away, but I believe in you now. You've proven time and again that you deserve the light of heaven. You are my commander, marked by an angel. This power rightfully belongs to you.
She did just say I'm not her chosen. I guess just picking up that sword of Lariel is enough for you to say I have a light of heaven.
It's not my place to gainsay the will of my goddess, but the thing is, I can sense evil. And I don't sense it in your power at all. I just don't. Whatever those horned monsters had planned for you, you definitely aren't playing by their rules.
You gave hope to the Crusaders in their darkest hour, even when all seemed lost and only despair and death lay ahead. With these powers, you have saved countless lives, and you will save more. Of course you must keep them.
Someone pinch me. We are standing in the presence of the most pompous goddess in the world, debating whether we should listen to her or send her packing along with her invaluable opinions. I shall remember this moment for the rest of my life. Even as I stand in Pharasma's court, I shall tell this story to anyone who will listen.
Thanks for the input.
As to your original question, I'll be honest with you. Your power turns my stomach like sour prunes. Reject it, it can't hurt.
Well, that's because you have a demon inside of you.
Ugh, these dames are tough. But Iomade is as tough as you. If she tells you to do something, you better do what she says. I can feel it in my tail. You're good and righteous and all that, so do what the righteous goddess is telling ya. Maybe it'll even make my life a smidge easier. After you, become more like a human.
You say human, I'm a tiefling. How dare you?
Experience tells me that it's wiser to trust yourself and your own abilities. You can't trust what clients tell you. One day you're a hero, the next you're working for the enemy. Sorry, but it all looks like a setup to me. First they tell you to lay down your weapons, and then, once you're unarmed, they finish you off in some back alley.
Do you tell me to not have their abilities?
Your powers are interesting from a theoretical point of view. You are an experiment started by Aurilu Vorlesh, and terminating it before it is complete would be foolish, not to mention impolite.
I am waiting for your answer. I hope you will choose wisely.
Quite right. Make your choice, and make it the right one.
One of them make the left choice. Oh, when I choose before I get a mythic tier. Oh, I could choose the dragon now. There isn't, okay. I can now change my path. Oh, these are the three things I had the choice of when I saw the demons. There was the angel. I don't think I called myself a legend, but I did call myself a gold dragon. But if I choose angel, does that mean I give up the power of the demon? Oh boy, wings that won't allow me to fly. Okay, legend is getting rid of the power totally. Though it's strange I can pick angel if I've made the power good, because it is a holy power derived from evil. It's weird how they've argued against me being an angel. It doesn't make sense. The only word we have to go off is Iomade, and I'm unsure if Iomade just has envy going on. And if I chose Gold Dragon, is that giving up the power of the wounds to get the power from Hal? This choice wasn't explained at all, besides Hal coming along saying, hey, talk to me one day and I'll teach you how to become a dragon. Or else just become a dragon my own. Don't know why there's locked ones. Because I can't select these grayed out ones. I guess they're choices I've never clicked. That's kind of cool. It fixes any of your dump stats. D12 hit that. Well, this is very good. Oh, and it also changes magic missile to D6s. I don't think there's anything else that's lower than D6 that I would have besides magic missile, burning hands, because I think burning hands is D4s. Because fireball is D6s. Though my fireball will get plus 20, but then my character's not a caster, so this part of it doesn't really matter for mine. And all my weapons counting as plus 5? Terrible. Why is that an ability? Almost all my weapons are plus 5. A lot of my weapons are like plus 7 or plus 8. Because of special abilities. I wonder if that would count for, Finian. Plus 5 weapons for the Gold Dragon natural weapons. Yeah, I guess that would make sense, but I don't think I actually have... No, I have Greater Magic Fang, so again, that doesn't matter anyway. Even if I don't have Great Magic Fang, I do have a plus 4 Amulet Mighty Fist, so that'll just work anyway. So it's still kind of pointless, it's just if you don't want to cast the spell or have the item equipped. I guess if you didn't have someone to cast the spell, it'd be fine, because it's a free slot. Apparently I don't even get to have my God Dragon form. That's Mythic 8. Yeah, I'm going into 8. So I'm not even going to have Gold Dragon form until next Mythic tier anyway. I get 3 dragon feats. I keep my greater sword? I'm not sure if these are grayed out or if I still get them. It looks like I still get them because they're still here. Though saying that, all of them get wings, so since that's grayed out, that might be saying what I lose. And then everything I have beforehand is still here. None of these are grayed out. Maybe because I've selected them. We'll go with Legend, because that seems to be the one to get rid of the evilness. Whatever evilness there is. I become a 2 Mythic Hero and a 1 Legend. But it looks like I keep my Angel levels, though I've lost 2? Yeah, 2 of my Angel levels are removed from Mythic Hero doing that. I wish this would show me my whole class. So I get 5 rests before corruption. It's kind of trash. I've never had to deal with corruption besides the one time I force it to happen so I can see what happened. And it's just a stat decrease and a stat buff for enemies. So I don't care for that ability. All of my ability scores increased by 4! Now the question is, will they retroactively give me skill points because of the intelligence increase? Because my inherent bonus didn't. Level cap will become 40. There is no level cap anyway, so I don't know why that's a thing. Well, in base Pathfinder, there's no level cap. Because you just go into epic levels at that point. I guess there's no table for it. So they say max is 20, but it's technically not. They have the epic rules for it, you just double experience required. Normally it doesn't have epic rules for going past 20. Which would be very simple to put in this game. Just select the few abilities that increase based on level and have those progress. Because that's how it works. So if, say, I had a +1 every 4 levels, when I get to 24, it becomes a +6. That's, yeah, it's kind of weird. It says XP required to level be drastically decreased. Is that only for me, so I'm going to outlevel my companions? And as normal, it just tells me my AC bonus and fast movement, even though it has nothing to do with my mythic tier. Is this saying... No, that's my normal intelligence, so it's not added the +4 yet. So if I go back into this... Yeah, I'm going into 8, so I don't know why it's weirdly grayed out on the other ones. Anything for this? Not particularly. There's the greatest sword thing. Let's do that. Let's see what the greatest sword would be. A lot of these are the same what I had before. Oh! We get Greater Haste, which is the mythic spell. Make all 7th and lower quickened. That's very nice. I would spam that onto Nenio. Oh. Go with Legend. Because apparently we still keep, like, 5 of our Angel levels. We get 2 Mythic Hero tiers. Which is... I guess that is just to give for my, the feats and whatnot, let's say 1 plus half Mythic tier. Alright, well, let's go with Mythic and see what changes. Is my Halo gonna shatter? I still have my Halo. All you have to do is announce to everyone, nope, just say nothing. Just become mute. For this new power, I gave up my voice.
What adorable overconfidence. We'll see how you deal with Arilu without the powers she gave you, and then you'll have to fight your way through the armies of 2 demon lords. But wait, will your powers even let you go? Will you be able to get rid of them, even with the help of your Imperial guest?
Do not listen to her. Turn to yourself. You are a mortal. That is your weakness, but that is also where your strength lies. Think about it. Who are you? Your soul, your mind, your body. Which of your sides reflects your true self? Put your trust in yourself. Find your strength. And strike at the abyss in your heart as hard as you can.
Well, my body is not me. In the rules of Pathfinder, everybody has a soul. So even our brain isn't us. The only thing that we are is our soul inhabiting some flesh. Because if you cast Reincarnation, our soul just gets put into a new body. That's a question, though. Since your real self is your soul, and you get reincarnated, are your offspring counted as siblings to your original children if you have new ones. Where's the change from magic and soul stuff to biology? Where's that split happening?
You can do it! No matter how dark your soul may be, you can always change. I know this better than anyone.
So I like how Camellia's still large. You say ordinary mortal, I'm gonna be double the level of anyone else. Or at least having the chance to be. That's gonna be terrible. Yeah, +2. There's the ticket. It's in some wisdom base as a Zen archer. Yeah, I'll choose the -2. That sounds like a good choice. Yes, I have a deep understanding of my soul. Don't roll a 1. Thank you. I rolled 19. I could have won with any of them.
Surrounded by nothing but pathetic mortals? Then I won't waste any more of my time.
I mean, isn't she immortal? 'Cause she did just say she's not a goddess. Just because she's a demon lord? I guess demon lords do have their revival tactics, so I guess she's not mortal, really?
Congratulations. You have stepped onto the path of cleansing. It will not be easy, but there you will find what the Abyss tried to steal from you. Your true self. I will help you with your first steps. You must go to the places where the power forced on you manifested itself and grew inside your soul. Start with the rift in the Midnight Fane. Once you are there, you will understand what to do next. And
So-
now, I bid you farewell.
So I've got to go to 7 locales where the power shone. I can't go back into the Abyss, so only like 4. Midnight Fane, Arilo's Laboratory, Dresden, and Nabras. That's only 4. Did I get my power anywhere else? Oh yeah, the tower where we fought the demon whose name I forget, and Staunton Vale was atop a tower with Monago. That's 5, so there you go. The chapel. Is that the tower I just mentioned? I don't remember a chapel where I got my deity influence. Yeah. Was it a chapel? I thought it was like a an outpost or something. I mean, it could have been a chapel. They had several buildings there. Also, the way they brought this up, so I was going to lose my angelic powers. I have 5 tiers. I'm thinking if I go to these 5 locations, I'm going to lose my angel tiers. So that's going to be fun to experience. I don't want to know if that is what's going to happen. I want to see it when it does, or if it doesn't. Be nice if it changes all my angel tiers into legend tiers, and each tier of legends get another +4 to my ability scores. Apparently we just wasted 2 days. Repairs went well, I see. There's a donkey still being huge. There's a few more angels kicking about, isn't there? Why do we have so many angels here? I guess some split off from Iomade. Or she gave me some. Actually, no, I have some angels in my army. They were following the hand and they liked my approach to the combat. I'm still got my halo.
Should we rest now?
Nah.
We had 2 days of rest. Why would you want more rest? Seems she's lost her voice. Just sever the part of your own soul mood 2 days not enough. I hope it's not going to be a Persona 3 event where we're always tired at the end of the game, because that leads to something. At least, Sosil can now paint Iomade, now we actually know what she looks like. Because a lot of people here haven't seen her before. All they had to go on was previous paintings or that stained glass she came out of. Yeah, I can't go inside the Magoki or perform it properly. I guess for the minuscule amount of atheists and agnostics that would have been around, would have just converted to Iomade since they saw a god appear. Even though I can't remember if I'm reading the rules if agnostic just doesn't exist. Even if it says it doesn't exist, there probably is still, like, a handful of people that don't believe in gods. There better be my soldiers left. It seems I've cured everybody's bees that had arrows in them then. The southwest. Okay, so over where the Temple of Plura was. Aren't I still immortal? I'm a legend, so I'm still immortal though, I'm pretty sure. Well, she's right there. Can she answer you? Wait, she's right here. I'm pretty sure that's an Evia. Oh, it's this guy who's doing the investigation. I have no idea who that other guy was. Gotta go kill Dayron. Oh boy. I did get 4 more heads in my inventory. The other must be convinced that we are not a threat to the Count and that we know nothing of his existence. Aren't we meant to make him feel like he is in danger? I think it's put in the word not where it's not meant to. I don't remember this, but sure. So many people wanting my attention. Ah, Juno got lucky. It's a long decline of her request. Let's do everything. Alright, I was curious to see if I was gonna have a plus next to my name. See if the reduction in experience was already at play. I was really confused then. It still says Angel. Where's my legend? Why am I not rank 8? What's happening? Am I not a legend right now? Apparently I'm not a legend just yet. I need to do these going to the different areas first. Okay. Then I guess my experience hasn't changed yet. Well, it doesn't say in here that I even have my angel levels. I don't know if it did before. There's Hunter, Zen Archer, and Bard, so that stuff is the... Silver Sword of Heaven. I have 2 things here. Oh, that's just my inherent bonuses. I don't know why they're not in there properly. Alright. Still give these fellas mythic tiers. So I guess she has to find a way that parts her from her demon self, or at which point she no longer sees herself as a demon. So many quests. Need to go to Whirlwind to meet them. Stella. Can I go to the Midnight Thing from here, or do I need to go to the map? So I want to see if that's going to give my legend levels. However, let's look at the Crusade Affairs and see how much Galfrey has fucked it. I'm going to be real upset if the army I've been curating for so long and my commander of such are just gone. I like how we still have high morale. Okay, we're now gonna go find Elor. Yeah, we just have max. Maybe that plus 30 fix whether Galfrey did, or she had no effect. It's all seem the same. Oh, could I just spoke to the Drake if I was a dragon? Oh, that's chaotic, so I won't do that. Though keeping the Drake in chains and siphoning off its venom is not chaotic. I kind of wish I had this choice, but I'll just go mount training in that case. I don't think I had much choice for the Wardstone, did I? Actually, I think I could have released the Angels back in Arbris. Yeah, well, fuck Regal. You just trade with them. Like, it's not telling me what forbidden rituals they're doing, and if they're criminals in their homeland, their laws might not apply in this land, so sure. Trade with the witches, I don't care. Yeah, no enemies to the Crusades. Sounds good enough to me. Yeah, Try and free them. Back to not knowing what to do with my different people. Sure. A vanity. Well, it looks like I still have all my forts, but these last 4 parts are now unlocked. She fucked it! She fucked my units! They're not here! Ah, I still have my general, thank God. She's a fucking bitch. She stole my elite stack. I'll select you. It's 3-day things for. At least they haven't jumped up in power much. My God, there's so many down there. I'll just spend my money on these fellas. So I have plenty of gold. I guess I need to wait 3 days for them to become available. Because I can't select either of them. I guess maybe they died or something underneath Fuckface's hand. Did I have clerics or paladins? I'll compare them. It's like paladins are more offensive. Some paladins. Already have some here. Was I having barbs as well? I have no clue what my previous army stack was. Probably Hedge Knights. Sure. Give me the clerics too, I guess. Get double paladins. Wait until we can get our commander back. I want to quickly see if I can get to the Midnight Fane. And then I'll be finishing off Pathfinder for the day and moving on to Fire Emblem. Look at all that shit. I can put away my shit now. Actually, no, I was going to sell a lot of this. I wanted to sell it here, so I had the access to it if I needed it again. Yeah, there's no quick movement to the Midnight Fane. I could have sworn the Midnight Fane was underneath us. They go for the temple. Actually, it's inside of the barracks, because that's where I came up from. I'm going to do that quickly, then I'll do the storytelling and everything else, because I just want to get the question answered before I leave. I'm really quick on this map for some reason. Oh, just goes to the outside. You've arrived. Watching people play on the ring this morning is hurting your head. Can't believe you nerfed something like that was broken. Well, it's to be expected with the power scale they had with some of this stuff. I did see there was a big update this morning for it. Oh, there we go. It just wasn't giving me the option. Why does everyone else have a mythic tier except me? That's strange. Sadly, they don't have patch notes on their Steam version, even though other games normally put patch notes with their patches, because how are you meant to know? But I guess they may have a post somewhere for us. Okay, so where do they want me to go? Oh, just stay there, yeah, Dresden Barracks. I just missed that for some reason. The gates of midnight in the depths. Okay.
Here we go.
Do my mythic tiers while I have them. Like mythic? Oh, get out of this. You didn't close in time, basically the logic of they nerf things that make PvP too easy, why don't they nerf things that make PvE easy? Oh, so they didn't nerf the sort of layman knight or whatever. Am I upgrading again? Melia. Oh, they did, and Mimic tier. Well, those were the two main things I was hearing about that were broken, but sadly I won't get to use them. Apparently it's not enough. Mimic tier needs more, and bleed needs to go away. But but bleed. Add +8 to spell pen. Okay, she'll now have nothing to do with that. She's just sort out her cast level at some point. Dex damage looks good to me.
Something wrong?
Oh, here I go. Am I waiting for something to walk up to me? Oh, there we go. Oh no, over there. An artifact? Well, that's a shame. can go back to the Abyss. Tired this morning, stupid daylight savings. I agree. Don't know if it wants me to go through here, if it wants me to go through that other hallway. This one. Some of these paths are still... I could open this up again.
Can't make the demons wait.
Well, since she walked me over here, maybe they want me to go this way. Or do I need to go to this portal up here that I came through? I think the game just auto saves, so I'm also going to save. Yes, it was. Okay. Still got my angel powers. So I need to go to the Citadel. And nothing changed on me, it looks like. I lost a mythic tier. My companions. My companions are still mythic tier 8, so that... Me losing my mythic tier isn't that much of a loss. It was mostly the summons I was using. It's going to be a shame to lose greater enduring spells. Alright, well, seems like I'm going to have to go to 6 places. But then I did not say anything about Dresden, so... I guess the Dresden flag was one where I got some mythic tier. However, that is where I'm going to leave this off here for now. I was hoping that the travel into the Midnight Fane would just do all of it, or at least give me some part of my legend power, but it seems like I need to do all of them to unlock it. So that'll be a long course of action. But I'll be leaving Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous here for now. Gonna go make myself some lunch and a drink, and when we come back, I should be moving on to Fire Emblem.